Jainism and Sikhism are the youngest religions in India. Jainism is a branch of Hindu. If you were in the South Africa, you'd be calling them the UDM, the COPE, the IFP, the EFF, or the MK. You know, that party makes failures. So now Jainism believes in a finger number of gods instead of the 400. Jainism, their follower killed Mahatma Gandhi, in seeing that he was too friendly. So now Sikhism believes in one God. Every single thing that has been taken, or with the beauty of Christianity, was taken from Sikhism. The all-knowing God, the kind God, the God of the universe. Sikhism believes that their God has no gender. Sikhism believes that every single person is equal in the eyes of God, regardless of their sex or their race. People don't understand that the prophet, one of his battles was for infidelity. One prophet said, one man, one woman, and then your prophet said a man can have 4 wives. So now you must understand that you take a religion and then you defend it without even knowing the contribution or where it comes from. In Muslims, Uzziah is known as a son of God that also gets resurrected. He's also known as Ezra. Iblis is the devil in Islam. So who's Ishmael again? Is he the bastard of Abraham, or is he one of the 4 sons? Because of now, they say that the Dari is Noah's grandson and in the far ends of India. So instead of, I've said it before, acknowledging the presence of Africans, they would rather claim or write up the whole history of the Bible. I understand. Today was smart enough to break it up. So my question is, are we satisfied with what we know? And who does the research of these religions? I understand. A Jesus that comes from without no mama, but has a father to raise him and has siblings. Apparently, Jesus and Mary Magdalene had children. Who's to believe what? I understand. The first Pope, American. Are you satisfied with every single thing that you know? In Mecca, when the prophet leaves Mecca and goes to Medina, he leaves Mecca unsuccessful. And then he goes to Medina, at least being invited. So now people are expecting him. So now in the time of ignorance, when he goes back to Mecca after the peace treaty had been broken, he gets there and he breaks all the statues. Now, after breaking all the statues, is now a one god location. Now, understand, we no longer do many gods. Isn't that the same as the 40 years that they spend in the desert? If you don't know, they don't stay in the desert because of they are not ready to attack Canaan. They stay in the desert because God tells them to attack Canaan, and they say that they are not good enough or strong enough. And then God punishes them by keeping them in the desert. Now, understanding my question, in Palestine, Christians are the smallest group as in a religion. Even the Israelite government bombs them. So now, what do Palestinians know about Christianity that the rest of us just don't know? It's a simple question. Don't tell me that it's a region whereby the religions always were separate. When there was Yahweh and Ashira there was Baal there, the god of war, It's not good enough. So now I want to know, from the 3.6 million Christians in South Africa that are now ready to uproar their religion, and the ZCC, that 300,000, even if that's 10% of the South Africans, or 5%, and you say 150,000, the biggest church. in a day, and you still want to report to this new pope that's American. Where do you draw the line? Where do you start representing your African religions? Honestly, me, second to Africanism, if I'm abandoning Christianity right now, I would go to Islam. Because of Christianity were prosecuted up until the fall of Rome. And then that's whereby they said for Rome to be prosperous, they will lead the church. They accept the church 200 years later after they had killed Peter. At least the Bible acknowledges that Christianity gets to Africa by a conversation of two people in the wilderness. The prophet spent years of from 40 years above his life in the caves willingly to the wilderness. They say Jesus spends whatever, how many years. He comes back when he's 33, but the last time we heard of him is 17 traveling with his uncle. He was in Egypt learning what is called people power. I understand. I saw a guy use his chi to put animals to sleep. We don't know how much power people had until colonialism. Before Christianity finds its way to Exum, Exum was known as one of the villages that surrounded Mecca. When all the tribes of Israel are united under King Solomon, 2 decades ago, Egypt was mining in Israel. So does he also bring him under his fold? They say Queen of Sheba was married as the last tribe to arrive. I believe me again that every single religion will go under one umbrella. But now it's the question of is God there? Say God will talk to you. Your God did this to me. I'm gonna do this when I'm done with the 100 videos that he asked from me. If you are there to listen, I understand that you will contribute to the universe. I've realized I'm not a bad guy. I'm not a stupid one either.